Arjun Yadav was not born into wealth. He was not born into privilege. He was the son of a small-town school teacher, a man who barely managed to pay rent and buy groceries for the family. Yet from the very beginning, there was something unusual about Arjun. While his friends dreamed of getting good jobs, Arjun dreamed of building something that would change lives. His story is living proof that big thinking can transform the smallest beginnings into extraordinary outcomes. Arjun was born in a dusty little town, where opportunities were as scarce as rain. His father earned just enough to keep food on the table. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors to add a little income. From a young age, people told Arjun, "Don't aim too high, be practical." His parents wanted him to become a clerk or a teacher, something safe, something secure. But Arjun's imagination was different. At age 12, he told his teacher, "One day, I will build a company that will employ thousands." The whole class laughed. Even the teacher smiled politely, thinking it was only childish fantasy. But for Arjun, it was never fantasy. It was a promise to himself. Arjun's first step toward his dream began in college. While others focused on grades, Arjun spent nights reading books like Think and Grow Rich and The Magic of Thinking Big. These books planted one belief in his heart: your life grows only as big as your vision. He decided to test this belief. With borrowed money, he started a small business selling second-hand mobile phones. He told everyone it would grow into a mobile empire. But within 6 months, the business collapsed. His friends mocked him. His father scolded him for wasting money. "Stop thinking like a fool, Arjun. We are not rich people. Don't dream of building empires. Just get a job." For a moment, Arjun felt broken. He thought, maybe they are right. Maybe big dreams are not for people like me. But then he remembered a line from a book. If you must think big. Small thinking will never inspire you or anyone else. And so he tried again. One evening, while sitting in a cyber cafe, Arjun noticed something. Students were struggling to buy expensive books and study resources. The idea hit him like lightning. What if I build an online platform where students can get affordable study material? At that time, online businesses were almost unheard of in his small town. People laughed at him again. Online, in this dusty place, who will use it? But Arjun saw what others couldn't. He believed the future belonged to technology. With no money for computers, he worked part-time in a printing shop at night, saving every rupee. After 2 years, he finally managed to buy a second-hand computer. With slow internet, long nights, and endless failures, he began building his website. Nothing came easy. His first website crashed. He had no investors, no mentors, no connections. Banks refused to give him loans. Even friends avoided him, thinking he was wasting his life. There were days when he had no money for food. Many nights he cried silently and asked himself, "Am I chasing an impossible dream?" But every time doubt whispered in his ear, he answered with courage, "The size of my struggle will decide the size of my success." After years of trial and error, something magical happened. His online platform started attracting attention from students in nearby towns. Orders began trickling in. Arjun would personally pack books, ride his bicycle, and deliver them. Slowly, word spread. Within a year, his platform had thousands of users. Investors who once rejected him now came knocking. Newspapers wrote bold headlines. "Small town boy builds big online education platform." Arjun was no longer the foolish dreamer. He was becoming a visionary. But just when life seemed to turn, disaster struck. A bigger company entered the market with huge funds. They copied his idea, launched massive campaigns, and within months, Arjun's business was on the verge of collapse. Employees left, investors pulled back. Arjun was once again standing at the edge of failure. Many advised him to sell his company and walk away. But Arjun remembered the one principle he lived by. Winners are not those who never fail. Winners are those who never quit. Instead of fighting the giant company on their terms, Arjun thought differently. He expanded his platform into not just selling books, but also offering online classes, mentorship, and career guidance. He focused on value, not competition. Slowly, students returned. His unique approach saved the company. Within the next 5 years, Arjun's platform became one of the largest education companies in the country. From one second-hand computer, he now had hundreds of employees. He traveled to international conferences. He shared his story. He inspired millions. When asked how he managed it, he always said, "The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just one thing: thinking big." Arjun never forgot his roots. He started scholarships for underprivileged children. He built digital libraries in rural schools. He set up free training programs for young entrepreneurs. Once during a speech, a boy asked him, "Sir, weren't you afraid of dreaming so big?" Arjun smiled and replied, "Yes, I was afraid. But I was more afraid of living small. I was more afraid of dying without trying." Today, Arjun Yadav is recognized as one of the most successful entrepreneurs of his generation. His company not only makes profit, but also impacts millions of lives. But more than his wealth or his fame, what makes him truly great is the lesson he left behind. If you think small, you live small. If you think big, you inspire others to rise with you. Big thinking creates courage. Courage creates action. And action creates destiny. Arjun's life proves that big dreams don't belong only to the rich, the powerful, or the privileged. They belong to anyone brave enough to imagine them, to believe in them, and to fight for them. The boy from a dusty town who once had nothing but a second-hand computer went on to build an empire only because he dared to think bigger than his circumstances. Whenever people ask him the secret of his success, he simply says, "I am not smarter than others. I just refuse to think small." How did you like the video? Let us know in the comments below. For more such inspirational stories, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.